Queen cakes, cupcakes, they seem similar, but they are quite different, because when it comes to queen cakes, they are a little bit dense, and cupcakes are very soft and fluffy. In this recipe, we're going to be making very moist, flavorful, and delicious queen cakes, which are going to turn out amazing. Whenever I'm baking something nostalgic, I always get excited, because this brings back so many childhood memories, because I used to enjoy queen cakes a lot. Now, grab the ingredients and let's get baking. You'll start off by preheating your oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes, and for the recipe, you'll need a cupcake tin or a muffin tin. So the next step is going to be line with cupcake liners, or even you can spray with some baking spray. Also, you can spread some margarine, which is going to help the queen cakes not to stick on your pan. Add in a generous amount, making sure all sides are fully coated with the oil. Once done, we're going to get straight into making these delicious, soft and fluffy queen cakes. So into a mixing bowl, you're going to be adding in your margarine. You can also use softened butter, and this is half a cup. Then using a mixer, I'm going to whip up for around a minute until the margarine is light and fluffy. When the margarine is ready, you're going to add in 3/4 cup of sugar. Whip up until it's fully mixed up. Once my margarine is fully combined with the sugar, I'm going to crack in 3 eggs, which are at room temperature. Always make sure when baking, the ingredients are at room temperature. Over high speed, you're going to whip up your margarine, sugar, and eggs for around 2 minutes until the butter is very light. This is how your butter should be looking like. As you can see, it's very silky. Add in a teaspoon of vanilla essence, which is going to add in some flavor to your queen cakes. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, which is going to help the queen cakes to rise while baking in the oven. So you're going to mix up using a spatula, because at this point you don't need your mixer. Once it's fully combined, you're going to add in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which is going to balance the sweetness of the queen cakes. And we have some all-purpose flour and milk. So I'm going to be alternating the flour and milk. So I'll start off by adding in half of the flour, which is going to give structure to the queen cakes. Use my spatula and fold in. Add in a little bit of milk. Make sure to scrape your bowl all around so that the dry ingredients can get fully combined with the wet. Add in the rest of the flour. Fold in. Milk. This is how your batter should be looking like. As you can see, it's flowing, but it's a little bit dense. So the next step, you're going to pick your mold and scoop out my batter, transfer to my prepped up mold or tin. I'm adding in a tablespoon and a half of my butter. Once done, you're going to tap your tin on your countertop 2 times. This is going to level up the butter, or you can use a skewer, a toothpick to level up the butter a little bit on each. Or you can use a skewer to level up the butter. And once done, you're going to be baking your queen cakes at 180 degrees Celsius for around 15 to 20 minutes. And to check if the queen cakes are ready, you're going to insert a skewer in the middle of the queen cake. Once the skewer or toothpick comes out with no wet butter, your queen cakes are ready. When your queen cakes are ready, you're going to use a kitchen towel and transfer to a cooling rack or place on a cooling rack. Then you're going to be resting for around 10 minutes in that and let the queen cakes cool completely. As you can see, they have a very nice golden brown top and they are very soft and fluffy. My favorite thing about baking is that it's very therapeutic because you are eagerly waiting for whatever you're baking to turn out perfect. So I'm going to check how the inside is looking. So I'll pick one queen cake and cut into 2. Wow, I absolutely love the texture. As you can see, it's a little bit dense and it's very soft and fluffy. As you can see, when I press on the queen cake, it springs right back up. That means that my recipe is worth trying. Hope you'll be giving this recipe a try and it won't disappoint you.